After you create a visualization, you can add a reference line to indicate a specific level of chart data, such as a sales target figure. Qlik Sense allows you to configure a reference line in your visualization in several ways. One method is to insert an absolute numeric value to define your reference line. To do this, click on the Add Reference Line button. In the Reference Line Expression field, insert a fixed value. As you can see, the value is now displayed in the visualization. You can add a label and select a color for the reference line. Another method is to use a variable value to define the reference line. In this scatter plot, for example, you can add a reference line in the x-axis using a variable. You can use an existing variable, or you can create a new one. In this case, we are going to create a new variable and define a value. Then you can add the variable that you created. As you can see, the reference line appears in the x-axis. As before, you can add a label and select a color for this line. The scatter plot allows you to add reference lines in both the x and y axes. For example, we can add a fixed value in the y-axis to define the 10% discount, and then label and color it as before. The third method to configure the reference line is to use an expression to define it. Select the field you want to use and select the aggregation from the drop-down menu. In this example, we obtain a reference line that shows the average of the cost of goods sold. You can add more than one reference line to an axis in your visualization. In this case, we add two more reference lines to highlight the standard error in both positive and negative directions of the mean of the average of cost of goods sold. In the first reference line, which displays the negative value, we subtract the standard error of the mean for the cost of goods sold from the average of the cost of goods sold. As usual, we can customize the way in which it will be displayed. Then we can add the reference line for the positive value of the standard error of the mean of the cost of goods sold. Customize the look of this reference line as well. In this way, we have three different lines on the x-axis, one for the average and one for the minimum and maximum value. And that concludes this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to receive new content every week.